Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome. Today I'm in the Isokaze. I'm on the map Big Race. It's a standard battle and we're up mostly against bots. There's a couple of normal players on the other team, but everyone else are bots. Now at tier 4 you start noticing the hydro. Every single cruiser on the enemy team has hydro, every single one of them. So our torpedoes are going to be a lot easier to spot. Okay, we've lit our first ship, and it's a cruiser. And another cruiser, and another Isokaze. Now, something to bear in mind is there's going to be a lot more torpedoes in your life at this tier, at tier 4. A lot of the enemy ships are going to have torpedoes, and it's something to bear in mind. I'm going to use this island as a torpedo screen, as it were, to protect me. It's more like a comfort blanket, really. But yeah, tier 4 things change quite considerably. Okay, the guns are the Japanese 120mm, and they've got something like a 7% fire chance, so don't forget you've got them. They are useful if a little slow to reload. Good for setting fires. Okay, Godobra moving through. And it's a carrier match. Which brings me to my next point. The Isokaze is a very interesting boat indeed, because from here you can get into two other tech trees, or tech branches. You can get your first CV, that's the Hosho. Alright, you can research that from this ship on the tech line. You can also research the Minikaze, okay, which takes you down the torpedo boat road, or the Mutsuki if you want to go down the gunboat road. Okay, so 3 different tech trees branch off. The torpedo boat one, which the Isokaze is firmly a part of, the gunboat line, and the CV line. Excellent, we got one. Good, good, good. And they're literally just going to move all the way through here into our spawn, so I'm just going to sit on the island corner and torpedo whatever comes my way, basically. Hello. Goodbye. Honestly, this is a great boat for farming credits, but you will find the matches a little bit more intense. So if you struggle and you're looking for just credits, or you're farming crates, try the tier 3 or even the tier 2, because there will be more bots in your life. Okay, you got me. Friendly torps. Yeah, if you got torps with little white triangles on top of them, those are friendlies. It's the red triangles you need to be worried about, like those tracking across my gun sights as we speak. As you can see, there are a lot of torpedoes about, so it's something to bear in mind. Yeah, that sinking ship took my torps, so I'm going to have to reapply them. Let's get a bit creative here. You get 3 spreads as well with this ship, only in pairs, okay, but it gives you an opportunity, a greater opportunity to land torpedoes on target. There you go, he clipped that one. Hopefully the next 2 will get him. Are they going to get him? Yeah. Cool. And down he goes. As there's no more enemy ships about, I've moved on to the cap to take it for the team. And it's a long cap in these engagements. It takes almost 2 minutes to grab a cap. The more ships you've got on the enemy cap, the faster the timer will tick down. But we win this match in just over a minute. The only ship left to deal with is the Rhine, which is right in front of me, the enemy CV. played by a player, I do believe. I don't believe that's a bot. And he's being chased by one of our bots. As I speak, yeah, Malus. That's a bot. Bot destroyer chasing him. Now, if we smoke up here, it practically guarantees the cap. Because the smoke's going to last 1 minute, over a minute, and we cap in 40 seconds. The carrier player can decap by hitting the battleship behind me, or this cruiser with bombers. And that will knock the timer back a bit if he succeeds. So I'm just going to sit over here and use the incredible 120mm guns. And we'll see how this pans out. Oh, we got a fire. Again, 7% fire chance, which is not too shabby. You can improve that with fire flags. You can get that with signals up to 8%. But I'm just... Curiously, I seem to be saving all my signals. Got a Confederate, that's cool. And Naval Warfare Arson. Oh, okay. I guess that's the first ship I've burned to death on the American server. What's wrong with me? Oh yeah, the English line, no HE. I was using English cruisers, and of course they don't have any HE, so it's kind of hard to set fire to anything with them. Okay, well let's have a look. I now have captains. I finally high enough rank or high enough level to have captains in my life. They're not particularly high tier. He's only level 6. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do another one. Let's do another battle. This time we're on the map Big Race. It's a standard battle. And tier 4s and tier 3s. And same map as before, isn't it? God. Alright, fine. But we're on a different side. So there's that. I guess. Reasons to be cheerful. I've just noticed there's a lot of destroyers in this match. 5 aside. Wow. Okay. 2 cruisers aside and 5 battleships aside. Now there's normally a limit on destroyers, or it is on the EU server. You never really see more than 4 tops aside. I think that even may have been reduced to 3, but don't quote me on that. But I think the higher cap is 4, so having 5 is unusual to say the least. It's okay though. That's okay. I'm guessing maybe the cap doesn't apply to lower tier games, or is different on the North American server and you guys play by a different rulebook. So I can expect to see more destroyers, which is not a bad thing. I love destroyers, so there's that. But it's going to be a bit of a knife fight, this one. Quite a few battleships to worry about, but then that's another reason why low-tier torpedo boats rock, because the alpha strikes you can get with the torpedoes take those battleships down pretty fast compared to other classes. Cruisers have to literally burn them down, and that can take forever. Some cruisers, of course, have long lances or long-range torpedoes, so that they can use torpedoes to do pretty much the same job as a stealthy torp boat, but a stealthy torp boat can get a lot closer, of course, before it gets lit or spotted. Okay, I've gone to my favorite corner. Any island corner will do you, though, to be brutally honest. The island's just there to give you somewhere to run to should things go south. He's quite low, isn't he? Should be able to get him. Cosmic. Only one of those shells hit. Okay, fine. Okay, torps coming into my smoke, so just angle for those. Oh, they run out of range. Okay. And, yep, you got me with a deep water torp going through. Of course, those don't hit destroyers. If anyone wants to know, deep water torps are a funny thing. You have to check the description. Most of them only hit cruisers, battleships and carriers, but some only hit battleships and carriers. So check that in the description of the deep water torpedoes on your destroyer, so you get an idea of what targets to use them against. One of the hardest things in torpedo boats is torpedoing a target that's coming straight at you. And as you can see, I'm only going to catch him with one, but one is all we need. Okay, good. Now there's 3 ships moving up the flank. Although one of those destroyers is sort of S-ing around. I wonder if that's a player. Yeah, that looks like a normal player. That's hence the reason he's not moving like a bot. This is how I know, you see. So we'll target him and miss with everything. Okay, we won't target him. I'm going to force the Queen Mary to change course or slow down with those. The bot will react to that launch, and you're about to see for with your own eyes exactly what he's going to do. It looks to me like he's feathered the clutch, as it were, and he's come down a little bit. He's slowed down, so those torps will probably miss. Which means we're going to need to get closer. Yeah, they look like... maybe one, maybe? No. Yeah, one. The far left one just clipped him. Okay, now we'll move in. As you can see, at this tier, his dispersion is pretty awful. It's not many battleships are particularly accurate at this tier, so moving into them bows on and weaving a little bit should get you close enough to do a yellow strike. Or a dead strike them with the torp, so let's do that. Just going to move in now. Our cap at the moment isn't being contested, so that's good. But as you can see, I'm staying in the area. And that should do it. Yeah. And in 25 seconds, we get to do it all again in 25 seconds, which is nice. I love the reload time on the torpedoes. They're not particularly long range. They're not long lances. 7-kilometer range. So getting close is important. And of course, I don't have a 10-point captain, so I can't show you just how stealthy these boats are. 5.9 detect. 10% off of that. It's going to be 5.4. It's going to be 5.4. Round to the nearest. 5.4, maybe 5.5, but if they round up. But I'm thinking 5.4 detect on an Isokaze. Makes you one stealthy little devil. And you can get within 5 kilometers of a target before they're aware of you in a torpedo boat at this tier. That is some significant advantage. I'm going for the Kawachi now. I'm just going to casually cruise across and wreck his day. Tarantino took out their V-170. They've got more ships pushing towards the cap, so I'll keep half an eye on those. Meanwhile, our bot fleet is taking their cap. But don't be surprised if your bots just move clean off the cap at some point, just when you thought you were going to win. Okay, but we need to deal with this Kawachi, so that's exactly what I intend to do. And he is completely unaware of me, but then it is a bot we're dealing with. His guns are pointed in the wrong direction, which makes this even easier. If you can approach a battleship from its blind side, you're on a winner-winner chicken dinner, because his main guns aren't going to be able to hit you. Just be aware that there are... there are... Never get sold. There are certain battleships that have very strong secondaries, and the secondaries can chew you up pretty badly. In fact, they can destroy you. I'm thinking of the South American line, or Pan-American line of ships that leads up to the Ipiranga, and the Los Andes and the Liptad. Ships of that nature. Also, bear in mind that some of the German battleships also have very strong secondaries, so pick your targets carefully. Do your research. Secondary battleships may require an island ambush. You may need to be closer because you don't want to be finished off by their strong secondaries. And a lot of these brawling ships also come with torpedoes, certainly on the German line, so be aware of that. Not so much on the Pan-American line. They don't get torpedoes. And we finish with a Kraken and a Death Strike. Of course we do. Was there ever any doubt? My goodness. The nostalgia is real. Being in these old Japanese torpedo boats I haven't played in like 7, 8, 9 years is just crazy. This is mad. This is completely nuts. And I am having so much fun with it. It is untrue. Well played, sir. Well played. Okay, I will be doing more of these videos as I play on the American server, so stay tuned for more of those. That's the credit breakdown. Okay, I have got a few credit boosters going at the moment. And this is a captain build. And that's my equipment so far, and I'm running with stock torpedoes at the moment because they reload faster. Okay, on the Isokaze. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.